Good afternoon, everybody. So today I am recording from my back porch, and Bryce and Brody are over there playing on the rug on my porch. So if you hear them in the background, they're outside with me playing. So we got to come home a little early from school today because in our section of the building there were some sewage issues going on, and so there were people in there working, and so they dismissed us and we got to come home, so we're working from home for the rest of the afternoon. So I brought all my stuff home with me so that I could record my lesson and so that you all could get one in for today. So this morning, the first thing that we're going to do is we are going, or not this morning, it's actually afternoon, we are going to talk about beginning sounds. And we started doing that yesterday. And if you remember, I told you that the beginning sound is the first sound that you make when you're saying a word, or if someone else is saying the word, the first sound that you hear them say is the beginning sound for that word. Okay? So this afternoon I am borrowing my dry erase board that we usually leave on my refrigerator because I didn't bring one of ours from the room home, and I'm going to write some words on my board, and we're going to I'm going to tell you the word and let you repeat the word, and then we're going to figure out what the beginning sound is for that word. So let's just repeat that so you can get familiar with saying it yourself. Beginning sound. Okay, very good. So the first word that I'm going to write is the word M-A-N. M-A-N. And this is the word man. You say it. Man. So we have man. So right here, this is the first letter of the word man. And when we say the word man, the first sound that we hear is the sound. So let's say it one more time. Man. Very good. And what was the first sound that you heard me say? It was the sound, and it's made by the letter M right there. So the beginning sound, or the first sound in the word man, is the sound. Okay? All right, let's look at another one. Let me erase my word. Okay, the next word that we're going to do is the word L-O-G. L-O-G. That's the word log. So at home, I want you to repeat after me and say log. And what sound do you hear at the beginning of the word log? What's the first sound that I made when I said the word log? Right, I made the l sound. So the beginning sound for the word log is l, and right here it is. It's an it's a lowercase l in the word log, and that is the beginning sound for that word. So when we say log, the first sound that we hear, or if we're saying that word, the first sound that we make is the l sound. So that's the beginning sound. And on Google Classroom this week, you guys have some boom cards that is helping you practice beginning sounds. So if you've not got onto Google Classroom yet, get on there and start practicing some beginning sound slides. Okay, what if I had R-U-N? This is the word run. We have run. So at home, I want you to repeat after me and say run. And what sound do you hear at the beginning of run? If I said run, what was the sound that you heard over here? You heard the sound, which is made by the letter R. So the beginning sound, or the first sound that you hear when I say that word, or the first sound you make when you say that word, is the sound. Okay? So all this week we're going to be talking about beginning sounds. Let's do one more. Let's do this word. What if I had F-I-L-L? This is the word fill, like to fill a pitcher with water. So if I said feel, right here's the first letter of that word. It's a lowercase f. And what sound does lowercase f make? Or any f says the f sound. Okay? So the first sound that you hear me make in the word feel, or if you say it, feel, you make that f sound. Okay? So that's the beginning sound of the word feel is the f sound. So that's the beginning sound. The first sound that you make when you say a word is the beginning sound for that word, or the first sound that you hear somebody else make when they're saying a word is the beginning sound. All right. So, in addition to the beginning sound, we're also going to talk about our sight word this week. We got our first sight word last week, and that was the word I. And remember that any time that we use the word I, we're replacing our name, and instead of saying like Miss Sailor likes pizza, we would say I like pizza, because I'm using this word I to talk about who? Myself. So anytime that we're using the word I, if we're writing it, we always write it with an uppercase capital letter. Even if it's in the middle of a sentence, it's still an uppercase letter, because even if you wrote your name in the middle of a sentence, your name is special and it always begins with an uppercase letter. So the word I also is always uppercase. So this is the sight word I. And we spell it uppercase I. Or we could say capital I. Okay? Now the sight word that we got this week, which was yesterday, we got this word for the first time, was the word like. Can you see that? I got a little bit of a glare back there on my porch. This is the word like. And we spell this word L-I-K-E. So you spell that with me. Ready? Spell it with me. L-I-K-E. And this is the word like. And the ul says, or the L says ul. The I says its name I. The K says k. And the E is silent. That E actually makes that I say its name. So this is the word like. All right, and here it is in a sentence. And this sentence says, we, because we're talking about more than one person, we like to go to school. And the word like is highlighted right there. It is. And remember, we said if you like something, it makes you feel good. Remember, if you like something, it makes you feel good. Like, I like ice cream, and when I eat ice cream, it makes me feel good. Okay? All right. So today I'm going to read you a story, and this story is called I Love School. And there is our sight word